Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's me, Cooper, and I've done just a little bit of grinding. Not enough to get any good cards, but, you know, some grinding has been done. And we are going to continue our adventure in this game. Now, I'm hoping I'll be able to win some duels over in this area, because the Satellite Slum has definitely kicked my butt. But we'll see if I could do better this time. Let's take a look around. What's in here? Okay, and what the hell? Dark Magicians? Oh, there were Dark Magician girls in the other place. That makes sense. Have you tried customizing your dual runner? Oh, this is a dual runner customization shop. Alright, so what do you do? Welcome, take your time. Let's see, frame, engine, front. Interesting. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I'm not even gonna lie, that's kind of cool. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. I wanted to try dueling you, Buffer. Buffer's a good name for a guy who is in a freaking motorcycle shop. Alright, let's see what you got. We're going to try and take on Buffer today. His AI model looks completely messed up in the head, but it's all good. We're all fine with that. Let's see. We got Giddy Up Riders at 631. In the other area, 500. Enemies with 500 were strong. But now it's up to 600, so I gotta step up my game. But in order to step up my game, I need to win some duels. And in order to win some duels, I need money. I need money to buy new cards. I'm in a very weird situation. But going first is always a good start. And I have a decent hand here. Pretty damn decent. So, I'm going to set my Mecha Bunny as I always do. And I'm going to end my turn right there. And we'll see what this guy plans to do about it. Alright, he's got Displayed Rider. Yep, he likes his motorcycles. It's just like, what's his name's deck? Trudge, yeah, the Cop Trudge. He also likes cards like that. I've seen him use them in the tournament. Alright, I target your monster, which forces you to take 500 burn. And then I activate Mecha Bunny's effect. And with Mecha Bunny's effect, I could set another Mecha Bunny. Perfect for tribute if I draw a tribute monster. You have your own traps, huh? Oh, you got more than one, huh? Okay. That's problematic. Let's see. 7 tools would have been nice first turn, but whatever. I'll attempt to stop my opponent with Mad Dog of Darkness, not Mass Dog. And I will be killed. I will be killed. Okay, that's a shame. Alright. We still have Mecha Bunny, so I got nothing to worry about. I don't feel like soul taking today. I'd rather Lightning Vortex if there's multiple enemies. Alright, willing to get rid of a normal trap card in order to become more powerful. So we must have a lot of normal spells, normal traps. Handed a Fuffafla. Is she actually going to use her effect is the question. Yeah, she knew Mecha Bunny was weaker. That makes sense. The AI is smarter in this game. Mecha Bunny will still allow me to do my 1500 burn in total. So here's another 5, and then one more 5, and we've done 15. However, I will have no more bunnies to protect myself. And if that hand of whatever uses her effect to summon that other one, then my Soul Taker and my other card will become useless. I need a monster. I need a card that can remove it from play or beat it by battle. And I just don't have those kind of cards. Alright, we've done 1500. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, he kept those monsters. I appreciate that. Let's see if I can deal with it. Oh, wow, it's a good monster. Alright, I'm going to summon my good monster, and I'm going to attempt to destroy this card. Tails, okay, worst scenario, it sucks, but whatever. He's still stronger than me, so I might as well just Lightning Vortex. We don't want that Sacred Hand card, or Hand of Nefefefla, to make a comeback happen. Alright, there we go. I had to use quite a few options to make this happen, but we're still here. Still in this duel. And his other trap card is not working. Sorry guys, my voice is going on me. I had to record a tournament yesterday, and I've been playing a ton of Digimon Survive. And as you could expect, a ton of Digimon Survive will take your vocal cords from you. No monsters? No monsters! This guy's in a little bit of danger now. And I drew Mage Power, so I could go all in right now if I wanted to. But then I lose the ability to use Magic Jammer. So let's see if I'm willing. I am. Alright, I will lose the ability to use Magic Jammer in order to go all in, because I ain't no coward. I want to harm my opponent quite a bit. And now I attack with 3,200 damage. And they had MST the whole time, so it's not going to work. Alright, let's go ahead and do 1,700 damage, which is still a decent amount. But I wanted to get him to a point where I could burn him to death if need be. He's still not quite there. Krebons has a really good effect, though, so I'm not too worried. And if I ever need to synchro summon, there's always that option. Oh, I could do it right now, but I'd rather have Krebons. Well, let's see what we can do. What is the absolute plan? Please no good spell cards that'll make me wish I had Magic Jammer. Alright, looks like he's still bricked. All I have to do is attack next turn and I'm guaranteed to win. Alright, let's do it. Calculator would be good, but I already have enough damage showing. Therefore, I'm going in. It's time for Twin Barrel. Enemy Controller. This is exactly why I didn't play Calculator. Because I want to win the duel this turn. Magic Jammer, go off. And now by discarding my Calculator, I could do some damage. I was actually more afraid of Scapegoats, to be honest. Calculator would have worked still if I had summoned it. But I just did not want that. And we actually did win a duel. Heck yeah. Our deck might still be a little luck-based, but we won a duel. Alright, now that we've won this duel, we can make some cash. We definitely need it. 200 bucks, that's not enough. I need more money. Ooh, I sure lost out there. You're really tough. You were one of the weakest opponents I've found so far, and I appreciate you. I might come back to you and duel you more, but not right now. Right now, I need to continue my adventure. Let's go over here. Hey, look, there's a kid over here. My mom told me I shouldn't go near the Duel Runner shop. I wonder why. I wonder why, too. They seem pretty nice in there. Maybe a little too nice. Who knows? Alright, kid. I know I shouldn't say this now, but give me your lunch money. Alright, the kid is... I'd like a license. Oh, he's below 600 power. And he wants he wants a license for his... Do you have a bicycle? How do you do this? I'm very curious. Alright, Summon Skull is interesting, Reflect Bound is interesting, Draining Shield is interesting. Steamroid, interesting. He likes machine cards, that makes sense. If you want a license, machine cards are for you, aren't they? I drew Magic Jammer, not bad, but not the best. I'm going to try out... I want to keep my Reflect Bounder if possible. My Archfiend. Everyone seems to have Bottomless. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Every duel. Even when I was doing the, grinding for money, every duel started with my opponent, if they went first, with Bottomless. Hell, if they go second, they have Bottomless. So, I mean, it sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. Drillroid, okay, so I can't play defensively. Makes sense. I'm going to take these hits. I believe in them. If I want to summon my Summon Skull anytime soon, I'm going to need to have a Tribute, which means Draining Shield is going to need to come in handy. Alright. Well, as long as there's no new trap cards, I should be fine. Oh, look, a new trap card. How special. Alright. And I did not get any cards to clear the field. No MST, and obviously I don't have Heavy Storm. I have to... Oh, do I even have MST? I don't think I do. I have Twister. Double Bottomless! There was nothing I could do. Alright, well, I better draw another monster next turn, because Zero Gravity will buy me a turn at least. So would Draining Shield, but I still want Draining Shield. And we got Carrieroid. And that thing could stop targets, I think. So luckily for me, Zero Gravity does not target. You're all going in defense mode. Sadly, I don't want Steamroid in defense mode, but we have to do what we have to do. Oh, I drew my freaking oh my god. Alright, well, Double Bottomless counters my entire deck if I don't go first and start with 7 tools or god, Dust Tornado. Don't even have MST. Alright, let's let it happen. I can try, but watch what happens. I heal. Ow. Alright, that heal will keep me in the duel, but now it's going to be even harder to get my Summon Skull or something on the field. One decent monster will keep me in this duel. It's got to be a decent monster. Attack points of at least 1,700. Oh, that's not the best monster I could have drawn. Not a great monster. due to the fact that I have to pay for it to be good. I guess I could activate United We Stand to try and help it, but overall this is done. She's a good card to start the duel with, or if I have to, like, I have healing cards, so, as you saw my Draining Shield, or if I happen to have my healing cards on hand. But they're active healing, they're not passive healing. Submarine Roy could attack me directly, ruining my girl's chances. That's actually a very interesting strategy. Oh my god, talk about the worst hand possible. A bunch of Roids beat me up because of 2 good traps. And she's dead. Well guys, that is a pitiful duel. I want a salty run back this one and see if I go first, if it makes the difference. I felt like my hand was decent, I just don't have trap clear. My opponent's trap cards in every deck have been way too efficient. And the cards I've been pulling from the packs, they just aren't enough. But maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to find some. Alright, kid, give me a little... I want a salty run back. Let me try that again. I feel like you cheated. If I go first, then you won't be able to bottomless both my cards, which means I'll be in the duel still. Hell, I'll win the duel. Alright, let's see. So this guy uses a Roid deck. Makes sense if he'd won a license. And I'm going second. Okay, well, shit. I can't prove anything in this case, because I think he's going to do the same thing. And my hand is not going to stop anything. No spell trap card. Oh, Future Fusion. What? Super Vehicle Roid Stealth Union? No! That card's busted. I need Twister. Or Dust Tornado soon. Or Giant Trunade. Anything. Oh my god, there's too many back row cards. Are you kidding me? Well, we already know one of those is bottomless, because as I said, my opponents always get bottomless. And I'm not lying. They do. Watch this. What the hell? It's not bottomless? Okay, now I'm even more afraid. It's like, Cooper, it's not bottomless. Yeah, now I'm scared. I'm even more scared. Alright, well, I killed the Droroid. That's the good news. The bad news is, in 2 turns, it won't matter. And that was one of them. Alright, how do I get rid of Future Fusion with this current hand? The answer is I don't. United We Stand could make me more powerful, but I don't remember Stealth Union's effect. Or do I remember it being pretty good? Alright, let's see. More trap cards on the field. They can't stop Injection Fairy Lily, that's the good news. I summon Reflect Bounder. TT. Why did it have to be TT? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna take 1800 from Stealth Union and a normal summoned monster. Well, here it is, everybody. Ah, crap. Like I said, I need some sort of trap card stoppers. That's actually a cool summoning animation. The trap cards are way too efficient in this game. Alright, he's down to 1800 attack. Good. On his turn, he has 36. Which means Injection Fairy Lily would struggle to kill him. Unless I went all out. Pulse will help. Alright, let me take a look at things. Okay, once per turn, you can select one monster you control except machine-type monster while equipped with this fit. You can attack all monsters your opponent control each. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with the basic Soul Taker. The good news is I dealt with the monster. The bad news is the only monster in my hand that can deal with him will cost me. I mean, it's like Bakuba, you can just play defensively. Shut up. I want to do this. I just want to complain about it. Alright, the kid's allowing this attack to go through. I wonder if it's because it's not a game-winning attack. He has too many life points for that. Still, I was able to get him down close to my life points, so that's the good news. Alright, kid, let's see how you do. Steamroid, interesting idea if you actually go for it. Why not set it if you weren't going to attack me anyway? I'm thinking about Compulse, but I might not do it. Mecha Bunny? Oh, man. That's a shame. it was any other monster, it might have made a difference. Let's see. If I have United We Stand with Mecha Bunny face up, he'll probably MST it anyway. I have nothing to stop an MST. I'll go safe on Mecha Bunny instead. Rather be safe than aggressive. He probably has Supercharge, which is why it's in attack mode. Alright, on damage calculation, he loses attack, I gain attack. And he's not activating the trap card Supercharge, so I guess he didn't have that. What an interesting guy. I can only attack once more with my lady here. Mecha Bunny will get me some burn, and then I could summon Silent Swordsman if I feel like it. If I feel like it. 4 face downs. It would only take 1 Mirror Force to stop everything I've planned. If I don't summon a monster, I could always use Injection Fairy Lily twice. Ah, 7 tools? Are you kidding me? Alright, let's assume they have Mirror Force. We're gonna go for the attack. Dimensional Prison's just as bad. Alright. I'm willing to... rather than using this against my opponent, I'm using it on myself. I want to save my monster before. Yeah. I don't want my opponent to feel comfortable. You know what? Just in case... Do I have any traps to protect you? I don't. Okay, I need you in attack mode. Well, 2,000 life points. I still have enough to pay. I just gotta be real careful with my Mecha Buddy and not target one of my own cards. That'd be a big mistake. Another new trap. Just never gonna let me feel safe, are you, game? You know what I need? I need a Jinzo. Jinzo would help. Blowback Dragon could also help. Okay. Well, they already used TT, and I have 7 tools, so as long as I attack with different monsters, then the 7 tools can be used. So, let's try to get Blowback on the field. That way I can attack with different monsters and not have to use my fairy. No. Oh, fuck. I should have said yes. If I play 7 tools now, I can't Injection Fairy Lily. But I have ideas. I have ideas. Okay, 7 tools. I will do it now. And the reason I'll do it is because the only trap I think that could stop me is the one they just played. And if I manage to pop it with this... There we go. Okay, what did we pop? Please be Mirror Force. Limit removal. Damn, it was a bait card. Oh, does the AI save their Mirror Force till the very end? That's the real question. If I attack with both my monsters, I win with exact damage. But if I fail, I only have 1,200 life points and I die. If I play it safe, I can't win this turn. Playing it safe would mean... No, he runs Droroid. There's no reason to play it safe. You could lose that way too. You might as well just go all in. Shit. I hate this kid. I actually hate this kid. Although if Droroid tries to activate its effect, I think Divine Wrath activates, so... I could save my monster that way. Oh, do I just believe he's had Mirror Force the whole time and he saved it for the very end? Or do I go in and take it? You know what? I'm gonna go in. I don't want to regret things. Thank God. Okay. It all worked out in the end. Going in was worth it. You have to be careful in this game, but it all worked out. I beat the kid with exact damage. Damn, kid. You made me struggle that much. Since when have I lost? Today, apparently. Alright, that was actually decent-ish money. $20 more than I got from the last guy. Kids have money these days. Oh, I lost, but I had fun. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you had fun. I shit myself, basically. Alright, let's see what's in this area. Whoa, who are you? Oh, it's this guy's thing again. His name's Fight! That factory is 4 stories tall. It's just an abandoned building now. But long ago, it used to be beautiful. No, I find it fascinating even now. Yo, I find you fascinating. Let's duel. Alright, if you like the... Wow, this guy's really messed up. If you like the factory, I have to assume that you like machine monsters, right? Let's see. Dual factory. Yeah, he probably likes machine monsters like that kid does. Okay, finally I get to go first. That'll come in handy. Let's show everybody how strong going first really is. Not the worst start either. I like this. Ooh, I really like this start. Alright, I'm going to start off with X-Saber Onomatopoeia. I don't know. Cards are hard to understand. Alright. I can Magic Jam or anything that they try to do to my monster, and I can Raigeki Break any monster that could try to defeat me. I would use Book of Moon, but I want to use it for something else maybe. And there's also that reality that could always happen. Alright, Magic Jammer to save Raigeki Break, sadly. Book of Moon's still more valuable in my opinion. Sorry, Krebons. I know I need monsters, but screw it. Raigeki Break too good. 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 2 back row, damn it. If it was just 1, I could be like, okay, there's the bottomless, I hit it. But now that there's 2, I don't know what to do. I could Raigeki Break and try to get blowback to destroy the other. Morphing Jar number 2 is a good comeback card. Alright. Let's try this. I'm gonna try and just summon it and just assume he doesn't have either of those cards, or TT. Anything of that value. Yeah, well, on my summon, I activate this card's effect. Just to make sure I get to destroy something. That one. Okay, so that was the card. And I chain... God, I can't even save blowback if it's in defense mode, can I? 1200 defense? Not really. Shit. You know what? Let's try. Can't destroy face down monster. And then if I have Raigeki Break to save my monster from battle. Nice! I got rid of the trap at least. Oh, it was MST. They could have chained that. Well, let's see if their monster has more than 1200 attack. That sucks. Honest only has 11. But he runs Honest, and that's something to think about. Solar Flare Dragon's just a beast in general and needs to be killed. Alright, sorry Morphing Jar, normally I'd use you. But knowing that my opponent has Honest in a deck that doesn't just have light monsters, that's interesting. Let's get rid of you. And then if they don't bounce Onyx back to the hand... And at least now we know they have Honest in their deck. How do slum people, like the people from the slums, have Honest? That's like, how do they have all these busted cards? You would think they'd have easy decks. The game should have started like how in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX games you start with super easy... the Slifer Reds start with these weak-ass decks. God said no to my flip, of course. Of course it did. Wasn't able to use my effect again, sadly. Alright, Mad Dog. You know what? He paid 4,000 to kill my guy. But... Double Honest! I can't believe they give them more than 1 Honest. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. How is that a factory card? That's actually insane. I can't believe it. I can't believe my opponent... Not only... It's not the fact that they own 2 Honest. It's the fact that they had 2 in their hand at the time. That's even more unbelievable. I have to top deck a monster with 1200 attack, and I have to kill that Honest before he puts it back in his hand. If he puts Honest back in his hand, I might as well just be dead. You son of a bitch. I can't believe this game. Well, the Psychic Commander, Honest will just destroy him. Honest will just destroy him. Let's see if he's willing to use Honest aggressively rather... If I attack him, he uses it passively, I take a shit ton of damage, and I'm left wide open. But then I have to rely on my next top deck. I'm willing to do it. Fuck it. I'm willing. Nope. Let him do his. Let him do his. Yep. Honest is about to take my stats. There we go. I only take 1,000 damage because his monster only had 1,000 attack. And now he only has 1,000 attack still, and there's only 2 Honest gone. And there's 2 Honest gone. I know I'm risking this all on a top deck of a monster with more than 1,000 attack, which doesn't seem too risky, but I've already used... Okay, 1,500 attack. Oh, God, this deck is so annoying. I can't believe the people in the slums have Solemn Judgment, Mere Force, Heavy Storm, Honest, Monster Reborn. They have everything. Ah, damn it. Alright, well, I risked it all on the top deck, and you know what? If I didn't risk it on the top deck, it would have been the same scenario. They would have attacked with Honest aggressively. Is this Air Knight Parsha? No, it's BES Core Big Core Mark II. Interesting. Damn it, guys. I really want to win these duels, but the back row is just too strong. And Honest, I mean, you guys all know Honest is just busted as hell. Well, I still don't have enough money to want to go buy packs, so I need to find another source of income. Another source. Okay, you know what? I'm happy that you won, but I wanna try that again. Even though I went first, I could not beat you with your powerful cards. I need to find a new method of victory. The Synchro Solution. Even though Synchro Summoning was never a possibility in that duel. And even if it was, it wouldn't have changed anything. Alright, let's see if going second against this guy makes it... It's gonna make it worse. Oh god, it's gonna make it worse. But now, at least I know he has Honest. I'm learning the opponents. Sometimes just knowing what your opponent has can save you. How did he summon that? If you control a monster, you can summon this monster without tributing. Okay. That's a pretty good card to be able to just normal summon. I'll admit it. What's its effect? When this card is special summoned, place 3 counters on it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card attacks or is attacked, remove 1 counter. Okay, so it can't do anything because if it attacks me, it destroys itself. Therefore, I can go for Twin Barrel. And I could use Twin Barrel to get rid of, not the monster, but the trap card. Because the traps are the ones that seem to destroy my deck. And I didn't get it. But, I mean, that one's really hard to do. I've gotten it more often than you would think I could. So I got Zero Gravity for emergencies, and I have Raigeki Break for the back row. I have a tuner monster in my hand, which I plan on using soon. One of my level... Oh, my level 7 Synchro can't even beat it, actually. That's sad. Oh, Blue Thunder. That's actually a good monster. You could summon tokens. Alright, he attacked. If I let this attack go through, he kills me. But his defense is terrible, so I can do this. Ah, new trap card. We don't know which trap is the bigger threat. Damn it. Well, one of them might be Bottomless, and I'd rather just let Bottomless take one of my monsters. Or Solemn Judgment. Okay, they're letting that happen. But one of them could be Mirror Force, and if I don't do this now, I lose everything. Oh, I hate this. I hate doing this. Alright, Calculator, you're not always going to be helpful, so I gotta get rid of you. The new one. Let's try getting rid of the new one. I got rid of Mirror Force! Oh, I am thankful. I am so thankful I've done this. Okay, and now that they're in defense mode, Honest can't help the Blue Thunder. So, good news all around, everybody. Good news all around. Okay, he has no counters. He's dead. There we go. And Gigantocephalos. So this guy does have machine monsters. I was right about that. He just happens to have fairies and light monsters as well. And fire monsters and pyro... You know what? Satellite decks should be mixed. They should be mixed, but they shouldn't be busted. And the fact that the game made them busted kind of ruined part of it. But it's fine. Like, if the games ramp up and get harder as you leave the satellite, then that makes 100% sense. And I'd actually be a lot more terrified, but the way the game's been going, I don't know. I am so scared of a Toriental Tribute, you guys have no idea. I'm not even willing to summon my second commander because of it. That's how scared I am. Alright, it might be an Honest, so I gotta attack with the bigger one. Ah, that card. He's also got tank cards, interesting. 150 damage, but if it decides to flip itself, I have Divine Wrath. Interesting. But do I want to use Divine Wrath on that or something more deadly? Do I want to use Soul Taker on that or something more deadly? I'm going to choose that. Alright. Yeah, I heal him, and I know that sucks. I haven't been able to touch him yet because of his back and front row. But so far, I'm okay. Playing defensively again. This guy probably has some good defense monsters if he has one of those. I need a card to help me bring back my calculator. Or Silence... Remember I was afraid of trap cards? Silent Swordsman would be their new target. And I'm really afraid of TT. I'm really afraid. Shining Angel, okay. Well, no matter what Shining Angel summons, I can kill the next one. But the problem is, he probably has Honest in his hand. So, whatever I kill, I'll be benefiting them. So, I'd rather Divine Wrath my way out of that. I'm sorry, Silent Swordsman. As much as I'd like you, don't get me wrong, I'm just not going for that. Alright, let's go ahead and attack directly. Finally, we've done some damage to the opponent, and we're in the lead now. Okay. No back row from me. I only have a monster in my hand, but we're in the lead. Okay, still playing passively. 3 back row now. That is intimidating. It'd be real nice if I had Heavy Storm in this deck. Okay, willing to set that immediately. Let's try this again. Gigantic Cephalotus. Go for it. Yep, it was Honest. Okay. So we know he at least has 1 Honest. That was not surprising to us. Which is why stopping the Shining Angel was beneficial. And a Shining Angel. Perfect. Attack my Morphing Jar. Let's get rid of that Honest and put it back in your deck. Okay, this is actually going to help me out. Because I was never going to be able to get over that Honest anyway. So, this will make it so that I can get rid of the Honest and put it back in his deck. And we both get 2 new monsters. So, let's see who gets luckier. I just got to hope I don't get one of my tributes. Okay, he gets that thing with 1800 defense. And that's gone. It was a tribute monster. I get Mad Dog with 1900 attack. Perfect. Draining Shield's gone. And Dark Valkyrie. Okay, Dark Valkyrie is good. There we go. That was a good one. That was a good one. Good Morphing Jar. He lost a tribute monster, and he only has a monster that can't really defend him. Problem is, now we're going to find out if he has TT or not. And if I was playing safe that whole time for a reason. He did. Okay, at least I was right. At least I was right to play it safe. Okay? I want it to be known that playing it safe got me more damage in the end. And he can't bottomless this card. So his other trap card, unless it was Solemn Judgment, can't stop me. Alright, 1400 damage to this guy. You know, when I was grinding, I got so excited because I pulled a Call of the Haunted. And then I found out Call of the Haunted is banned in this game. How is Call of the Haunted banned but not Mirror Force? It's because of tuners, I understand that. But like... But Mirror Force kills many tuners. Alright, let's see. Psychic Commander has 3 traps and a monster that is usually, probably pretty tanky. Could be a second Honest for all we know. Damn it, I drew another bunny. That's unlucky. Alright, well, let's find out. I can only lower my opponent's attack, so... Oh, and defense. Okay, good. Let's see if I can do this. It is Honest. I could lower its defense by 500, which would make it 1400, which means I can't kill it anyway. But if I had another monster, it might have made a difference. So he did have 2 Honest in his hand. Let it be known, he had it again. The game is just cheating. But being forced to defend with Honest, unless he draws another light monster, I'm in a good position. Let's see what this guy's top decking is like. It's a trap. Okay. I need a monster that can get bottomless. Or Solemn Judgmented. I need one. There we go. Perfect. Alright, because I need to get rid of that trap so I can go after Honest with a Synchro monster. He's not willing to do anything to that. Okay, what about Mecha Bunny? Got a problem with Mecha Bunny? Alright, I target your Honest. 500 burn. Interesting. Alright, well, I got a Synchro summon. I need to make something. I'd rather keep my 18 beater than a Mecha Bunny. Alright, I'm gonna make the Magical Android. Yeah, Synchro Summon! I don't normally do this, but let's find out why. I summon a Synchro monster. Hey, look, it's God. They said no. What a shame. Okay, I dropped their life points pretty low, forcing them to use God. But I lost a lot of crap for it. This guy still has tribute monsters and the like. Yeah, he got another trap. Man, I need to pull Heavy Storm very soon, because honestly, all of my opponents must run like 30, no, let's say 27 trap decks. Alright, Mecha Bunny has more value to me than Magic Jammer, honestly. Because Mecha Bunny can at least burn and become more. It can burn and breed, that's its power. Alright, guy. I want to beat Fight. I want to beat him. He got DD Warrior Lady, one of the best cards in the game. And with Honest going back to his hand, it's actually unstoppable. Killing my Mecha Bunny will not stop me. Unless you remove it from play, which your AI is not dumb enough to do that. Alright. We'll target it. DD Warrior Lady, one of the most busted cards there are. But at least I get my final Mecha Bunny out. He's gonna put Honest back in his hand. That's already known to me. He didn't. Okay, wait a minute. This is my best chance to get rid of that card then. Yeah, I have to remove my own monster from play, but if I do it... Okay, you have 2,200 life points left. Right now I could do 300 damage, which means I could technically do 1,300 damage with Mage Power. But if I do 1,300 damage with Mage Power, then I'm costing myself everything in the end, because he knows this is a Mecha Bunny. 1,300 damage will not win me the duel. Plus, that's probably an MST down there anyway. If I attack this monster, I lose. If I don't attack this monster, he gets another Honest, I lose. If I let his Honest go aggressively against me, I have a chance of winning. Ooh, I have ideas. Alright, I'm gonna flip Mecha Bunny. There are many ways for this to backfire, trust me, but... Ojama Trio. That could do 900 burn to me in total, but does not bother me at all. Unless he has just desserts, but that would be crazy. Damn, I wish I drew United We Stand now instead of Mage Power. But what are you gonna do? Alright, I activate Mage Power. I will give it to my X-Saber Anima, whatever you call her. 1,700. Okay, is he willing to save it? He is. Okay, he used it. He used an important spell. If I didn't have Mage Power, I would never been able to even try to kill this thing. Just to save his monster. I didn't mean to flip Mecha Bunny in the end. I was thinking about putting Mage Power on Mecha Bunny to get rid of DD Warrior Lady, but that shrink would have killed me, so good on me for not doing that. Still, I lose the Mecha Bunny for no value, so that's a problem. Hopefully the Ojamas will bait him into putting Honest in attack mode. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Put it in attack mode. Oh, he's really thinking about how to beat me here. At least that means I have the AI on the ropes. That makes me feel better about myself. Either way, if he kills a Mecha Bunny... Whoa! He drew Honest, didn't he? He drew his third Honest. He has 3 Honest in his deck. There's no way. No, he did not. Okay, he's willing to put himself at 400 life points to get rid of my monster. I can respect that, but I don't understand why you didn't just put Honest back in your hand. Okay. You let Mecha Bunny live. I'm still in this then. I can win the duel. I can win the duel with Mecha Bunny. But it's all up to my opponent stopping this card. If they have a trap card to stop me, it'll be very sad. But I think I can beat Fight. It sucks that I have to do this. I pay all my life points. No, I paid 2,000. To destroy Honest. And Mecha Bunny in attack mode was your real threat. You should have killed the Mecha Bunny while you had a chance. And we win the duel, everybody. It was a tough fight, but we defeated Fight. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe I'm this outmatched by my opponents. And I didn't even make enough money to want to buy a new pack. Max reflected damage bonus. Alright, that's good. That's good at least. Maybe I should do a grinding episode. I have an idea. I have an idea. Alright, let's go to a save point, guys. I'm going to end it off there. I want to thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying this series, please remember to like and subscribe. And next episode, we're going to be doing something a little different. Bye-bye.